I decided to do a 50s look because I was going around Camden and I went into this shop and the woman said, your lipstick is very 50s and you are looking very 50s today. And I was like, thank you, and we ended up exchanging information. So I decided to make this look and I hope you enjoy watching me create it. So in her shop she sells 50s wear, and the name of the shop is Nora and I will link below the Facebook page in case you want to check it out and see the cool 50s stuff that people post on there. Yeah, her shop was amazing. She sells things like petticoats, 50s dresses, the works. Honestly, if you're looking for 50s gear, go to her. She's in the Stables Markets in Camden. Yeah, so check her out if you'd like. So if you want to see how I did this makeup, just keep watching. First things first, I'm going to start by using my Baby Skin primer by Maybelline, and this is just going to minimise my pores and everything and make a smooth base. And I'm just using a simple flat top foundation brush to blend it into my skin. Secondly, I'm just going to use the green shade from my colour correction palette just to even out any redness where I've got breakouts and stuff like that. I usually don't colour correct, but I think having flawless skin is essential for the 50s look. Now I'm just taking my Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in the shade Ivory, and I made the mistake of trying to apply it straight from the bottle onto my face, and it just dripped into my lap onto my gorgeous dress. So that took a while to get out of my dress, so don't do that. Now I'm just using my beauty blender as usual to bounce the foundation into my skin, and this makes a really nice skin-like finish so that the foundation isn't streaky or anything like that. Next I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural to cover up my blemishes and under my eyes just like normal. And I'm just going to be using some setting spray to dampen my beauty blender before I use it to bounce the concealer into my skin. Next I'm taking my concealer pot of a lighter, more pinky colour and applying that under the eyes to brighten. And I'm also going to be putting that underneath the contour area and down the centre of my face, including the forehead, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow and my chin. And I'm using that same damp beauty blender to bounce it into my skin. Now I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Translucent and the back of my beauty blender to really set those under eyes and make sure they don't crease. And I'm using my large fluffy brush to pat that same powder all over my face. Now finally moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Revolution Fortune Favours The Brave palette and using the colour Soft just to set the entire lid. And I'm using the colours Buffer and Latte, and I'm just going to be blending them through the crease for a subtle, sort of natural contoured eye look, because the main focus is the wing in this 50s look, so I was thinking of something more subtle on the eyes. Now I'm just going back in with Soft and applying that to my eyelids and also on the brow bone. Now I'm using my Rimmel Scandaleyes gel eyeliner in the little pot, and I'm just going to create a simple wing coming out sideways from my eye. It's not going to be too slanted upwards, just to elongate my eye and create like that 50s look with a classic wing. And this was really hard to film, so please excuse if you can't really see what I'm doing. I had to pull my eye out because I've got sort of semi-hooded lids, and I'm looking at my mirror which is on the desk, so sorry if you can't see what I'm doing very well, but you know the drill. Now I'm just lining my tight line with simple black eye pencil, and this is just to really darken my lash line right at the base. And I'm taking those same two shades that I used in my crease and just blending them out underneath my bottom lash line. And I'm just going to brighten up my eyes by putting the shade Crema on my inner corners and sort of dragging that out. Then I decided to only apply mascara to my top lashes using my Rimmel Super Curler Mascara, and now I'm just using my Natural Collection blush in Sweet Cheeks and blending that up a little bit higher than I usually put it, up towards my cheekbones, and I'm blending it out really well so it looks like sort of a natural flush. Now for the eyebrows, we're going to be trying to make them quite slim and very high on the arch. I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Brow Expert Kit using the two pomade shades. First, I'm just filling in my brow with the lighter shade, quite lightly. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the darker pomade to further define the arch and make it a little bit more intense. And then I'm just going to set that pomade by patting some of the powder shades on top. To make my eyebrows a little bit less harsh and intense, I'm using my eyebrow groomer brush just to brush through it with the bristly end. Then I spontaneously decided that I wanted my lower lash line to be a little bit more defined, so here I am creating quite a subtle line with my Kohl liner just underneath the eye. Now I'm taking the highlighter shade from my brow kit, which is quite a soft and sort of natural looking highlight, and applying that to all of the usual highlight areas. This creates kind of like a subtle, natural looking dewy finish to the highlighted areas, so that it doesn't look too dramatic, because obviously in the 50s there wasn't this highlighter craze going on. To finish off the look, I'm of course going in with this classic pin-up red lipstick, and I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Kitten Heels. So this is how the makeup look is looking by itself, and I actually went on and decided to sort of do a bit of a 50s hairstyle just to show you guys how it looks with the full works. So I just kind of poofed my hair up at the front and combed it back into a bun, like a little quiff. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and please subscribe, like this video if you liked watching it, and I'll see you in the next one.